Alright, so it's almost time to do landscaping again, whether you like it or not. And even if you're not interested in it at all, it's here anyway, okay? So what I got here is a belt. It broke. It's the original belt. It goes to my riding mower. It's been scraping and cutting for a while. Then it finally just popped off. So I'm going over here to my lawnmower. It's about time to do some regular maintenance on it anyway. Put a replacement belt on it, and that replacement belt is keeps popping off as well. But the replacement belt is popping off because I got the wrong belt up there. Did you see this belt right here? It's skinnier, kind of flimsier than a heavy duty belt that I got up here that's going to the just running the drive. So these are the blades belt. So I'm going to show you real quick how to change the blades on a lawnmower. Some people do take them to the lawnmower repair place to get it done, and that's for more serious problems, you know. I mean, real serious problems. So I don't think this is a serious problem, unless they don't want to come off. Now, if they don't want to come off, then I got a problem, right? But let's say it wants to come off. So basically, I think this is a 9/16. And the camera position might get all messed up. You know, you can expect that, because I wasn't going to do a video on this because I didn't know where I was going to place the camera. But you try to put your screwdriver under there somewhere that can hold the blade while you turn it, or you just try to turn it and hold it with your hand. Whichever one you can do. What I'm going to do. Alright, so that's that top pulley I was telling you about. Put your wrench on that pulley right there, and then put another wrench on that nut right there. Bam, take the blade off. You don't strip the bolt, you know, and you can't guarantee that both sides are going to be, you know, walk in the park either. This side I ain't have to spray no WD-40 on. I ain't have to lift the lawnmower up, and do no, the hardest thing I'm having is holding this daggone thing with my hand and getting it off of here. And it might be good to put a new lock washer up here after you change the lawnmower blade. I'm sure that lock washer's older than Moses, so you know, you gotta be careful with your lawnmower. I seen a guy when I was a kid. He one of my childhood friends, his whole back of his heel was cut off. Had a deep scar from a lawnmower blade shooting off and hitting his foot. You know, I ain't never forgot it. You know, I saw his foot. We used to hang out, and I'm talking about many years ago. And his heel was gone. Well, they stitched it up, but it was like a deep indentation, like, you know, like somebody took a machete and just hacked it, hold back his heel off, you know what I'm saying? It was ugly. And my pulley seems a little dry, you know. That's something that I'm gonna have to put some attention to, my pulley, you know. Go ahead and get this off of y'all. You see it's starting to come off now. It's starting to get loose. And I'm just letting and if I say grease fitting to put some grease in here, I'm definitely gonna do that as well. Because it seems like it's a little dry. Like I said, I'm just moving that pulley back and forth on that socket. And eventually, it'll come off. Alright. Now I can twist it with my hand, see? Y'all getting that? That's it. I'll show y'all how gone this thing was. That's sad, but I was busy last year. But I'm gonna get a new one this year. You can believe that. Alright, so I got a mower here. I'm starting it up for the first time this year. And I noticed it didn't want to start. It tried to start. This mower always tries to start. But this probably hadn't been started in 2 years. Usually within a year I can get this thing to run. But see how dirty that filter is? That's the first problem. It couldn't breathe. It had all this corrosion inside of here. The next problem I noticed, it still wouldn't want to start. Well, it'll start, but it won't stay running. So I'm gonna show you what it's doing. And it's indicating to me I have a partially clogged carburetor, or the carburetor's got bad gas in it. So I'm gonna pull the chain, the rope here. I think I missed y'all when I hit that rope. I think the camera did something, but let me try it again. I'll show y'all what it does. It won't stay running. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go out here, and I got a little wrench in my hand, and I'm gonna try to just do something simple and just drain the bowl. You know, it's just something simple as just taking the bad gas out of the bowl and draining it, pouring it out or letting it run out, and then putting it back up there and see if that stops it. So I'm gonna take these little screws out here. Sometimes they can be a bear to get off, and take this plate off and then get to the carburetor. Alright, so I took all that off to get a better look. And I see all kind of dirt around this carburetor thing, and I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit, you know what I mean? And just let that bowl drain out, and take some pliers and crimp that hose, because I just put gas in here and I don't want that gas from that carburetor to drip everywhere. So that's what I'm gonna do next. Right now I'm just going to take a look at that bowl and see what's going on. I got the supply to the gas cut off. And that noise you hear, they're clearing some trees right just beyond where I'm at. Somebody's getting their trees cut down, so sorry for the noise. Alright. So that's the little bolt. And if your bolt doesn't want to come off, just take some and just whack it a little bit. And there it goes. Bolt coming down. See all that trash in there? Bad gas and stuff. That's helping to cause it from starting. That gas been sitting in there for a long time. So we'll clean all that up, spray it down with some carburetor cleaner. See if I can get this thing to run better than this. Alright, so what I did, I found out that it wasn't even the carburetor that needed to be cleaned. Well, of course it needs to be cleaned because it's been sitting for a while. But I found out that my little choke door is sticking. I got to put a lot of force into opening that choke door. When I first put the screwdriver up to it, I had to I thought it was stuck, I couldn't even get it open. So up here where the little linkage, all this stuff got grudge and stuff up there that's keeping it from freeing itself up. I hope that's what it is, and as far as I know, that's what it is, because if the choke's sticking, that explains why I would never start accelerating and just go and do what I had to do and run. And you see I'm kicking dirt all down on top of this. I'm trying not to get dirt on my little area here, but the good news is I got a little teeny bit of WD-40 if it comes out of the can. I have no carburetor fluid, so if it was a carburetor issue, I would have just had to put this on the shelf for now. But that's what we got. So I'm going to do that, and hopefully it'll be up and running. Alright, so here's the carburetor, WD-40. I'm just putting some up here on the linkage up top. Spray a little bit there. It's not going to help the inside of the carburetor, I don't think. Anything it can hurt it, so I'm trying not to get it in there and just get so this door opens on this carburetor. When it calls for the carburetor to be on and started, it'll open, then it'll close, and then it should open up when it starts to run, which I don't think was happening. So stuff like that you can find out and see what you got, you know what I mean? And it's just being keen to, I've been working on this stuff for years, so it ain't too much that don't get past me. Next video we'll work on getting a new spark plug and getting a new lawnmower blade for this thing. I already got one on the way for the other one. So now I'm just taking this little choke and wiggling it back and forth. Now it's a lot looser. I put that WD-40 in there and it's a lot looser. So now when it starts to choke, when I first start it and gets it to start to crank, it'll open up and kick open, and then she should run. She should run like a champ. Alright, let's see what we got.